Hello, hi, welcome and welcome back to our spot where we chill and vibe and the like. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Terry Mela. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. So we're just going to get into it without wasting time. As you have seen from the title of the video, this is actually a part two because I have done this kind of a story time before, but now this will just be different events, but really it's the same childhood memories kind of thing. So if you have not seen part one, so you know what to do. You just go check it out. I think I'll put a tag somewhere and then you can watch it. So yeah, number one, story time number one. Now this is set around I think nilikuwa class one. I think nilikuwa class one, yeah, somewhere around there. 7 years probably. If you can remember when we were kids, or maybe it was just my group. At the time, kids used to be popular for like the most trivial. I mean, I would say most trivial right now because I am just looking at it in retrospect. But in reality, I mean, back then, those things used to matter a lot. So, anyway, for example, one of the things that kids used to be popular for would be, for example, the kid who had like the least bit pencil. For example, maybe like, well, this wouldn't necessarily be the best example, but the kid ule sasa kama alikuwa na the newest pencil, yani imekuwa like 3 weeks and their pencil is still very, going strong. That would be a big deal because everyone would be like, that's the popular kid because they have the most self-control while the others are sorely lacking at something like that. Now, they used to be popular for the weirdest reasons because right now, tell me what's the point of that? You don't see it either, right? So anyway, but that is not the point. That is not the focus of this video today. I was laying a runway for me to land my story. So anyway, yeah, I'm so in class one, and I had a friend who had these two little animals. I even brought them because apparently the class today need visual learning. So she had like small animals, just to funny animals like this one. And so because I saw these animals and I said, wow, that's on Amazon. Where you get that? And I said, I also want one. I also want not really one. I wanted one and many more. So I pressured my parents into I pressured my parents into buying the same kind of animals for me too. And so because you see, as like I said, we were getting popular for the funniest reasons. We had reached a stage where it was like some kind of a show and tell kind of thing where kids would sneak. It's not bring, that would sneak. They would sneak, their prized possessions to school and be like, look at me, I have a Barbie doll, I have a Barbie phone, I have what, all those things that used to make sense back then. So I looked at my things, I came back home one day and I said, because I want to be popular like them, I don't want to be a mechanic, I want to be a baller.
God, I beg. I don't want to be a mechanic. I want to be a baller.
I said, even me, I want to buy. I want to enjoy that popularity. I want to know how it feels to be pale kwa the top of the stairs. So I said, I came home one day and I said, let me check, let me see which of my little things can qualify to get me to the popularity level. Yes, you can tell I was trying very hard. Anyway, I looked at my two animals and I said, easy. This is good material. This is good viewer material, yeah? And I said, boss, this is exactly what I'm going to carry. Now, you see these animals, the way I've shown you, they were not, this is plastic. They were not plastic. There was some kind of material. Ilenye, like if they knock against each other, it has kicker. It's not, I don't even think ceramic will be the answer here. But yeah, you just get, I'm insisting on this because this is very key to the story. So, ni ile enye tukigongana hivi, utasikia kasauti. So I am there with my two animals and I looked at them and I said, yeah, okay, we're good to go. So guess what happens the next day? Terry ako pale ameamka asubuhi, amepack Sound and Read yake, amepack Peter and Jane, and who else is in there? Who else is in there? I had like 15 or 12 at least, 12 different wild animals. And I said, because I have already laid the foundation, I've already told the people I have this and that, they're expecting things from me. I decided I'm carrying the whole thing. I don't know why I could have just carried one and shown like not proof of life, but just told them, see, I have something. Something just told me, carry everything. Mi sijui. And mimi niko hapo nimezipack vizuri, nimeziweka pale ndani, and I'm just telling myself, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
I was so dumb. I was just so dumb. So nimeka pale pamoja na kale kachupa, those two weird bottles we had back then, if you remember them. Nimepack kwa bag and I'm like, okay, we're set to go. We're about to secure the bag, the popularity bag. It is us today. This is my day today. Nimechukua nimepack and then nimechukua bag. So the stage nilikuwa nachukulia na van was like a few minutes from our house. So nimechukua breakfast, what, and I'm ready to go. And now I live with my mother. We're leaving the house. I've carried the bag properly. Yeah? Tumeenda pale kwa stage, but sasa nini gari haikuwa imefika. Sasa tumesimama hapo tunangojea. In a moment of weakness, I forgot I had illegal things in my bag. And then you see the way you can have a backpack and then you like adjust it. So I hiked it up my shoulders a bit. And guess what? Because I already have an entire zoo in my bag. Of course they knocked against each other because the number of animals, the ratio of the animals to the things that are supposed to be in my bag, it outweighs the regular things by far. So I hiked the bag up a bit like this, and then they knocked against each other. And then I was like, oh no. My mom was standing beside me and she's like, what was that? What was that? And I'm just standing there and I'm telling myself, there's no way I'm getting caught today. It is, tuko karibu sana na the finish line, please. We can't get caught right now. I'm asking her, what is what? Me hata sijui kile unaongelea hapa. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
There's nothing weird in my bag. Please don't check. Just please. You see, the thing about lying is the fact that, one, I have a terrible poker face. I can't pretend that I'm not affected. You will just see it on my face like there's something wrong. Number two, my mother's instinct, obviously. And number three, I was way too defensive about it. Asa nila akaona aka kasichana kananiwestia time. Aka kasichana kananiwestia time. Ameniuliza, mimi niko hapo nimekataa, nimekana. I was like, akasema, let your bag. Amekasirika tu hapo kando yangu ameniambia, let your bag. Like she already knows there's something going on with this girl. Kaniambia, fungua your bag. Fungua your bag. Sifungui tena. Sina. Fungua your bag. Mimi sina mama nakwambia.
Here we are fed up. Bima.
Kachukua tu your bag akafungua hivi. Now, me and my stupidity, I would have even at least, I wish I was telling you a story where at the two animals were like at the bottom of the bag. They were there at the, like unafungua hivi zip and the animals are just there like, what's up? Like she just opened the bag and then she just looked at me and she's like the look of disappointment and wondering what is wrong with this girl. And I'm just like, and then guess what? Talk about terrible timing. That is the time that the van arrives. They're arriving just when the drama is unfolding, and I'm just standing there like, no, this situation is, no, my mom is just here opening the bag, just like, this girl just has problems. And then the van now there's the whole driver and the people and the kids inside the car, plus the game and everybody's just watching me, and I'm just standing there like, this was not the plan. This was not the plan.
Everything's falling apart.
And my mom is just there, just fishing out the entire cast of Penguins of Madagascar and Lion King and pretty much every other wild animal in my bag. And she's just, and I'm just looking at the driver and I'm thinking, if you would have been here a minute ago, I don't care whether my mom would have had the two things cracking in the back. I would have made a mad dash for the car. Just up to ndani ya van. Heri niende nionyeshane alafu nirudi nipigwe baadaye, please. At least I would have. No one has to know I was beaten after. Anyway. And I'm just so disappointed because you could have just gotten here sooner. I wouldn't have been in this mess. I mean, I am the sole reason why we are in this mess, but we will blame other people because why not? And I'm like, everyone was just waiting patiently for her to just finish removing all of the things, and then she turns the bag to me and she's like,
mambo ya ujinga tu. Ujinga kabisa.
Enda tu. And then now I'm just going to school and they're asking me, where are the things you promised? Because you promised us a whole big dream. Where are they? We don't see them. And I'm like, what do you think? What do you think? They were taken by my mother. Yes, it's uncool, but... If you didn't already catch up by now, I never got popular. It never worked. So it was just a whole tragic moment. Tragic. Tragic.
Tragic.
Anyway, moving on to story time number 2. So, again, this was class 3. Yeah, this was class 3. And so, mimi na chakula. Unajua niliambia in the other video niliambia siku moja chakula will be the death of me, mkadhai jokes. Anyway, so tuko class 3 pale and I had a desk mate. And so you see the way girls usually are like they eat food like in proper like just to nice amounts and then they're like nimeshiba nini. Sasa mimi sikuangi kwa group, mimi sijuangi proper amounts ni nini because mimi ndio nakwanga kwa like leta tukusaidie tumalize leta usiogope. So she's akapa amekula kapacked lunch kake and then she had like a whole mango left. And then sasa nile akasema nimeshiba utakula nikamwambia hiyo ni swali, bring over the mango, we will eat. She's like, yeah, okay, you can have it. And I said, bet, bring it. And nimepeleka pale na kwambia hiyo membe ilikuwa inakaa vizuri like ni zile zimeiva vizuri. Just even from the looks of it. So nimefurahi pale nimejamba, hey, this lunch is about to get better. We are eating better here. Hey, nimepeleka hapo kitchen wanikatie hiyo maembe. Nimetengeneza appetite. Nimesema today is the day. Again, it's the hope for me, man. It's the hope for me. Nimeenda pale nikikatia hiyo maembe nimekaa hapo nasema, wow, I'm about to, my lunch time just got a lot better. Umefungua tumbo, umetengeneza appetite. Nimesema nimechukua so akamaliza, nikarudisha kaembe kangu kenye kamekatwa, nikarudi kwa class pale kwa lunch box. Nimefurahia, nimekata. Sasa you see the way wewe unakata maembe and then you eat like the hizi za nje, these two flaps, you get the idea. The two flaps alafu tuna kwa kisogo sasa finally. Hiyo ndio ya mwisho. So nimeenjoy pale pole the two outside flaps. Niko like wow, this mango imeiva. Mlinunua wapi? Mnapenda hizi vitu? Hata mimi nataka. Hebu mniambie kule nimekula.
That was too good. Let's get the bell purr.
Hype it. Hey, my. We're done with these two outside flaps and then now tunakula sasa hiyo the kisogo. Nakwambia membe ilikuwa imeiva. Ilikuwa hata nilikuwa najiuliza maswali. But then again, I mean, knowing the end of the story, I look back at it now and I'm like, no wonder hiyo membe hata ilikuwa imeiva that much. No wonder ilikuwa tamu hivyo because I was to pay a price at the end. Sasa tumekula the kisogo and you have already gotten the idea that I was enjoying every second of it. Nimefika to the point that it's like, okay, acha hii kitu imeisha wewe bana, imeisha. Unavyo kulanga kisogo hadi like it's just threads, it's terrible. Really, it looks like it was even getting total at this point. Just enough. Weka hiyo kisogo chini, madam, please. Now I'm almost at that point where I'm like, okay, enough. Tell me why. Hey, what are you 5 minutes? Just give me a second, I recollect.
I'm having a fucking panic attack right now. I need to calm the fuck down.
Tell me why I need it by mistake. For example, like some said, this is the kisogo of the maembe. I nipped it like just kidogo, like it wasn't anything serious. Just kidogo, I just nipped it by mistake. Tell me why bugs came out because it had like a point of weakness. So in that moment of ngang, ikatokana hivi bugs, black bugs just came out. One after another, and I'm just looking at the now open kisogo thing in horror, and I'm just wondering, what is this? And I'm looking, and then I'm looking at my desk like, umenipatia maembe imeharibika. She's just there beside me. She's so sorry. She's like, I didn't know. I'm sorry, guy pole. I mean, it's logical. Obviously, she didn't know. But at that moment, mimi mwenyewe sitaki kusikia juu nimekasirika na shit. Ungenipati. No wonder ulikuwa nipatie maembe juu ulikuwa juu imeharibika. Sio ulikuwa unataka tu somewhere to dispose the maembe and you saw me, I'm a fit character for that. Amejaribu kujitetea. Now it has become like a whole scandal. Like everyone has turned to look at us. We have become the center of attention. And you see this moments where something happens to someone and like you're looking at them in sympathy and you're feeling bad for them, but at the same time, you are very happy that you're not the one in that situation because, like, I know you're just like, because in that moment, you're just thinking, it really sucks to be you right now. Like, sorry for what has happened to you, but damn, wow, thank God. That's exactly what was happening there because everyone is looking at me like, oh my God, but at the same time, it's just like, oh. Ni vizuri hata si mimi and mimi niko hapo, I'm so confused and I'm just so worried. During the entire afternoon and evening and night and just literally even the other day, I was just waiting to be arrived on the toilet because like tumekula imeharibika, so now I mean it's only logical that it will. The funny thing is, as it turns out, my immunity is pretty strong. Well, apart from the times when napatanga homa unnecessarily, my immune system is pretty solid. Nothing happened. Nothing actually happened. Imagine I waited and waited, and my stomach was just, it was just digested, and it finished the story, and it moved on to other things. I was like, oh, okay. But the thing is, since then, like it took me such a long time to repair my relationship with mangoes because nilikuwa nazuri tu nasikia tu baridi, nasikia tu jitters, chills. Hadi wa leo tu I'm just although busy it, but man, anyway. Anyway, well, that is all that I had for you. I hope that you enjoyed, and yeah, as I said, if you haven't seen the part 1, yeah, this is the part where I will put the tag now, yeah. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.